All right, Shalom. All praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, Ba'asham, Ruach Kodash. Double honors unto my elder apostles and my elders at Great Millstone, GMS. Peace and blessings unto the elected nation of Israel. It's the brother Atazaria from GMS Houston. And this song came in my mind last night through the spirit. And I was thinking about it, and I pulled the lyrics up because the title of the song says it, and it's a song by Cyndi Lauper. It's called Girls Just Wanna Have Fun. And over through the song, in the hook, she say that's all they want. That's all they really want, And we know what fun consists of, okay? When you dealing with these women. It is all boils down to whoredoms, okay? And the scriptures speak about it, But these women, if they not reared and bridled and kept under stern supervision, okay, this is the result. The women, if you want to call them that, I'll just say the females that you have here in America, aka Babylon the Great, this is the result of not having a watchful eye and just letting these young females all the way in, even the older ones, man, but I'm just speaking about like daughters, women in their youth, if this is the total result of not having, discipline, not discipline these females, okay? And I pulled the lyrics up to this song, and these lyrics is on point, Girls just want to have fun. That's all they really want. Her mama, got on her, and I'm gonna read the lyrics a little bit, and then her daddy got on her, and she had the same reply. Girls just want to have fun. Okay? And then you got another artist who did a song, and I think it was a remake, called American Woman, speaking about Lenny Kravitz. And in the song, he's saying, American woman, get away from me. Okay? Or stay away from me, And, Jake like to mimic what they hear in music, but for some reason, they didn't get the memo on that one, You still got Jake marrying these floozies, man, Now, mind you, the scripture did say, take thee a wife for whoredoms, but, well, not but, although the scripture also says, it's better not to have a wife, and even if you got one, be as though you don't have one, but just speaking about these women, or these females rather, they're totally out of order, man. An Elder Apostle Tahar did a video last night on them little gremlins up there terrorizing them elderly people, man. And I was just like, man, I couldn't imagine my parents or my grandparents, being in that type of situation to where they being terrorized. And like Apostle Tahar was going into, where's Black Lives Matter? Where's all these other organizations that's supposed to be, for the community and sticking up for the community and all of that? They got to have grandchildren. They got to have somebody, children, grandchildren, something. But you know what? A lot of people try to leave these little monsters, these little gremlins alone, man, because they know they not going to be held accountable for nothing that they do. And if you do something to them, you in the wrong. You see? And that's the damn problem. I talked to this woman, she's a teacher, and she told me that this year there's a shortage of teachers here in Texas, and I know why. Nobody don't want to deal with these children, man. They are unruly and just completely out of order. But she said that this year, more teachers quit than the whole 17 years she's been teaching. More teachers quit in this 1 year than she's seen throughout that whole 17-year span. Even teachers that's younger than her, and I'm 49, and she's like a couple of years or maybe a year younger than I am, but it's because nobody wants to deal with them. And, we saw it was a even greater change in behavior when they took corporal punishment, which is where you get sent to the office and you get paddlings or licks, and they took that out of school, and it just got worse. Another thing too, when I was in school, man, in the 80s and the 90s, all my teachers had to say, because where I'm from ain't that big, and some of the teachers was Jakes, so all Jakes knew each other, man, which is mainly Judah. We all knew each other some way or somehow. Okay, even all the little surrounding towns, we all knew each other. We knew each other's families. So if my teacher would have say something like, "I'm gonna tell your daddy," or "I'm gonna tell your mama," because if they tell my mother, now she's gonna use that as leverage of whether or not, hey, you better get it together, or I'm gonna tell your daddy. And that was the last thing we wanted, talking about me and my older two brothers, okay? Because I have a younger sister, but I even saw the lack of order being placed upon her, because of where we are. Babylon the Great. It gives liberty to these females, okay, just to really be the whores. I mean, that's the bottom line. So they can have fun. But let me read a few of these lyrics. We're gonna get some scriptures, man. Okay? And Lord willing, this will be edifying. All right. So this is Girls Just Want to Have Fun by Cindy Lauper. It says, I come home in the morning like my mother says, when you gonna get your life right? Okay? Because she's coming in the morning. And why is she out all night coming in the morning to her parents' house? Never, even with the lack of order that was trickled down to my sister, because she'll still get it, just not like we got it, and she's like like 6 or 7 years younger than me, so she's like 42 or something, 43, somewhere in there, and a matter of fact, she teaches school, but the difference between where she teaches school in the town over from where we're from is smaller compared to these city schools out here in Houston. She said there's no way in hell she would ever come teach out here, man. Okay? Because it's still more family structure out there in the country versus out here in the city. Okay? Especially at the Jake school, man. Where Jake go to high school, But never would my sister be coming home in the morning to my parents' house. Never. Even us, my brothers and myself, never. It would be something waiting on you. And man, and what it was, we didn't want it. So guess what? We knew not to do these types of things, man. Because my old man, laid it down. Okay? He is a very austere man, you know? And I look at, like, even with my children, you know, because I didn't raise them right. Hell, because they didn't get raised in the truth, that's for sure, you know? And even still, man, no matter, you know, because my last child, my daughter, which is my youngest, you know, I was right there all the time, you know? And even with that, believe me, it still didn't turn out right, okay? But let me read a little more of this. It says, I come home in the morning light. My mother says, when are you going to get your life right? Oh, mama dear, we're not the fortunate ones. And it don't matter whether you fortunate or got it. Look at Paris Hilton and, you know, Nicole and all of the Richie and the Kardashian. Look at all of them. The typical American woman. The only difference is they got money. You see, these other whores, the majority of them is broke. You know, sit there and still try to turn their nose up, you know. It says, oh, mommy dear, we're not the fortunate ones, and girls, they want to have fun. Oh, girls just want to have fun. In other words, they just want to be whores. Because what else you doing out all night long other than being a whore? Then that's just what it is. That's the raw, uncut truth. And the women that get upset about it, they know it. Like the brother in our camp always say, a hit dog gonna holler. A hit dog is gonna always holler, man. Okay, let me read a little more. It says, the phone rings in the middle of the night. So, see, but back when I was growing up, we had a house phone. That phone better not ring in the middle of the night unless somebody died. And my old man is gonna personally get up and go answer that phone. Lord forbid somebody call and say, hey, and they would ask to speak to me or one of my siblings. Not only the person that calling would get cussed out, but you about to get woke up to a nightmare. And I'm not exaggerating at all, man. I'm not exaggerating at all. I remember my old man whipping me one time, just one incident. He whipped me so bad with that belt, man. It got to the point I couldn't even feel it no more. Don't put your hands behind, try to cover your ass. Get your ass whooped, take it, and whatever instruction he got next, follow that. And you know what? That kept a lot of foolishness from under his roof. I'm not mad at that man at all, man. You know? That kept a lot of foolishness out of our home. And that's what we don't have no more. First of all, the father ain't even there for the most part. Okay? And even if he is, the majority of these guys that's married and up under their woman, they some weenies, man. They some complete Oscar Mayer weenies. They some wieners, man. Okay? Let me read a little more. The phone rings in the middle of the night. My father yells, when you gonna get, what you gonna do with your life? Oh, daddy dear, you know you're still number one. We couldn't talk to our father like that. Like, there was no rebuttal. There was no rebuttal. It was what he said and that was it, unless he was asking you a question. That's the only time you said something back. And that's how it's supposed to be. My father yells, what you gonna do with your life? Oh, daddy dear, you know you're still number one. But girls just want to have fun. That's all they really want. Because these women, man, they never grew up, man. Yeah, they feel that and, you know, all of that. But mentally, they all a bunch of goddamn middle schoolers, man. The typical woman, they don't want a disciplined man. They want to have fun. Listen, If a woman say she don't bring drama and she don't want no drama, run. Cause she's in heavy denial. They all want to deal with drama. They love drama. That's why Jerry Springer stayed on so long. Maury, they love drama. And the majority of the guests that would be on them shows was who? The Jake woman, man. They love drama. So if one talking about she don't do drama, run. Cause she's numero uno. Let me go on a little more. It says, when the working day is done, old girls just want to have fun. Some boys take a beautiful girl and hide her away from the rest of the world. I want to be the one to walk in the sun, which that goes back to sun worship. Okay. But you see, that's how your woman ain't supposed to be all out there gadding abroad. Okay? As a matter of fact, let me get a scripture. Let's get that gad. Let me see, can I find it? I think it's in Sirach 25. Bear with me 1 second. Let me see, can I find it? Yeah. This is a Sirach 25. I started, man, it's so much, and this is just something we just got to keep in mind if we are to deal with these women. But just to know, this is the typical mindset of the Babylonian woman. Okay. Sirach 25 and 24, it says, of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. Yeah, the weaker vessel. She was deceived, beguiled. The serpent beguiled me. Yeah, he knew just who to go to. And that's the way it was set up. We went a whoring on our husband. Speaking about the children of Israel on Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And, we got to go through it too. The servant is not above the master. He lost his glory. We lost our glory. That's how it go. So our women are out here doing what we did to the Most High. Having fun. A little bitty word. 3 little letters. F-U-N. Fucking up niggas. But let me read this. Sirach 25 and 24. Of the woman Salakia came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. Give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gad abroad. If she go not as thou wouldest have her, cut her off from thy flesh, and give her a bill of divorce, and let her go. And a lot of guys, they can't let them go, man. They can't let them go. And I get it. Believe me, I understand. And like Apostle Tahar had mentioned when speaking about Will Smith and Jada Smith, Jada Pinkett Smith, whatever her name, he made a statement. He said, you don't know the depth of the love that man got for that woman, and it is what it is, man, but the scripture also say many men have gone out of their wits, behind a woman. Okay. And that's twofold, and a lot of guys have gone. We done seen guys in the camp pack up at the last minute and follow their woman somewhere else. And never to be, we saw a little splash of them, and then they faded out, following that woman. Either we gonna follow the Yahweh Shem Yahushai, follow Yahushai, okay? Or, We have choices. You know, you can follow the woman, and it's only going to lead to being destroyed. You know, so we can't have our head up these women's cooler. You know, be as though you had none. But here in this song again, it says, some boys take a beautiful girl and hide her away from the rest of the world. I want to be the one to walk in the sun. Old girls want to have fun, you know, and she just goes on to repeat it, you know. But yeah, your woman ain't supposed to be all out and about. Okay, let me go back because I want to get a little bit out of here too. Hmm. And Sirach 25 and 26, go in, man. Okay, but I'm gonna just get a few and kind of jump around, you know. Matter of fact, this is Sirach 26. And I'll start at 7. Ecclesiasticus 26 and 7. An evil wife is a yoke shaken to and fro. He that hath hold of her is as though he held a scorpion. You see? It's mind-boggling that any man in America would get married to one of these women in America. Is mind-boggling. You are entering into a contract that is stacked against you. If she leave, she get half. She get the house. She get the children. She get the dog, the cat, the car, or one of the cars, depending. Okay? Alimony. Oh, well, I was living a certain type of life. Child support is stacked against the man. Why would a man get, and then, no way. Ain't no way, man. It's mind-boggling. And we see it time after time, from celebrities to people we know. They get took to the cleaners when that woman that's cheating on the man with multiple guys, all with women and guys, multiple. Okay. There's a dating site called Ashley Madison. It's for married people that want to cheat. Okay. The majority is on there is damn, well, you know, you got a lot of guys on there, but the women is on there, they married, man, messing around. It's a lot of women, you know, on those dating sites. Oh, I'm a hot wife, and I'm just here to have fun. Me and a brother was talking one time, and he was like, yeah, man, just all you gotta do is tell these women you just want to, you know, let's just have fun. You know, life is too short. Let's have fun. You gotta. Just tell the woman you want to have fun. Let's go have some fun. Let's go have fun. She's ready to go. Because they want to stay happy and live in pleasure, as the scriptures say. They want to stay in pleasure. They cannot deal with adversity, with hard times. They just cannot, man. They not built for it. They want to stay happy. They want to stay with that quiver with arrows, whether they be fleshly real arrows or plastic or rubber arrows. And we know what it means, arrows, as it's referred to in the scriptures. Okay? Trying to see what the hell these people are doing. Just sitting back there, ain't nothing but Satan. Get the hell out of here. Okay. Let me see where I was. Ecclesiasticus 26. And I'm gonna read 7 again. It says, an evil wife is a yoke shaken to and fro. He that hath hold of her is as though he held the scorpion. You don't want to hold no scorpion. He gonna stick you and put poison in you. Okay? Same thing, man. A drunken woman, Sirach 26:8, a drunken woman and a gadder abroad causeth great anger, and she will not cover her own shame. These women out here naked and wide open with no shame. I remember when my mother was she was still able to walk and get around. We was somewhere and it was this great, like my old man say, a great big old girl. All around. Had on the tightest, whatever you could, pants and top. I know she struggled to get in that shit. And my mama looked and was like, ooh, these girls, they just don't have no shame. They don't have no shame. When my mother, and my aunts was going, when they be together at church functions and stuff like that, they wore dresses and they had a slip, which these young girls, they don't even know what the hell a slip is, man. If that slip were to be showing just a little piece down at the bottom of the border of their dress, they would be ashamed. That was something that would get talked about. Girl, your slip is showing. And they had on stockings. You should all that. I know the sales slips. That probably ain't a slip company. Let me read a little more. Sirach 26:9. The whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids. Yeah. And you see, like today, all these damn females, they got these cumbrellas on, man. Okay? Look at my eyes so I can hypnotize you. So you can see what I'm about. You can see the whoredoms in them, man. Through their eyes. The eyes are the windows to the soul. You look in these windows, you're going to see lasciviousness. All right? It says, I want to get to this point. Verse 10, Sirach 26:10. It says, Sirach 26:10. If thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly, lest she abuse herself through overmuch liberty. Having too much, she get to go do with it. Coming like Cindy Lauper, coming in at the crack of dawn. Phone ringing in the middle of the night, coming in when the sun is coming up. Because she got too much liberty. Over much liberty. You see? Let me read it again. I'm going to read a few more and we'll close. Ecclesiasticus 26:10. If thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly. And see, in this song, which I'm pretty sure is just, she had writers. Or maybe this was, how she was really raised. Because I remember seeing the video back, years ago when it came out. Maybe that's really how she came up. But you see how she turned out. A multicolored haired female singing about this type of stuff. You okay? Sirach 26:10. If thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly. Keep her in straitly. Stay on her. Lest she abuse herself through overmuch liberty. Being out there all night long doing Lord knows what. Watch over an impudent eye, and marvel not if she trespass against thee. So it shouldn't be no surprise. She's going to do everything opposite of what she is told to do. Watch over an impudent eye and marvel not if she trespass against thee. She will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when he had found a fountain. A thirsty traveler. You traveling. Just paint the picture in your mind. You traveling. You ain't got nothing to drink. You're thirsty. It said a thirsty traveler. When he had found a fountain, and you come across water, a water fountain, you about to be at that fountain. And guess what? Your mouth is going to be wide open, taking in all the water you can. Yeah. And that's what she's out there doing. She's got her mouth wide open, whether it be the lips between her hips or the lips on her head. Wide open. It might be getting doubly penetrated. Okay? We in Babylon the Great. I done talked to women that they've been with the guys that, one of the guys that they're dealing with, and go to meet a couple, a guy and his woman, and they just swap out and have fun. Yeah. That's trendy. Couples and swinging and all that. Okay? So they wide open, man. And they want to experience and do everything they've heard. And, I want to go back to the point where Cyndi Lauper says the phone rings in the middle of the night. Well, guess what? Ain't no more house phone. She got a cell phone. She's texting, Instagramming, Snapchatting, tweeting, sexting, video calling, all of that, all through the night. You're supposed to keep her straightly, keep her in straightly. Shouldn't have no damn cell phone under her pillow. You see? But that's not the way it is. And if you don't do that, you just not right to your children. Anybody can be a parent. You'll hear stuff like that. It's really mental abuse. Boy. Let me read a little more. It says, she will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when he had found a fountain, and drink of every water near her. Every water. These women want to experience all the different types of rods there are, from the shortest to the biggest, the thickest to the slimmest. Hell, they want to explore other boxes with other rods there. I mean, if you can pull your phone up and open up Pornhub, these girls are exposed to that. And they looking, and they watching, and they learning. Oh, I'll do all of this stuff. Yep. American woman. You know, they give, because the U.S. pulled out of, is it Pakistan? And now the Taliban is running it. And the women, they get no women. Women can't leave the house and be out after a certain time without a male escort. And they got to be fully covered. And yeah, and I guarantee you, they don't have 5% of the trouble that these men have over here dealing with these women, Jack. Guarantee it. Because they know what? There's a consequence for bad behavior, for being a whore. Okay? I bet it ain't no Planned Parenthood over there. Bet it ain't no Plan Bs over there either. Because all of that ain't popping off like that, man. Let me read a little more. It says, Sirach 26:12, she will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when he had found a fountain, and drink of every water near her. By every hedge will she sit down and open her quiver against every arrow. See? She's going to open her quiver. A quiver is the thing, like, if you ever watch, like, Robin Hood, with the archer, the guy shooting the arrows, or Robin Hood himself, he would put his arrows in that quiver that's hanging on his back. That's being compared to the woman's quiver, that little sliver quiver between her legs. The arrows represent the man's his third leg. You know, trying to keep it PG-13 somewhat. Okay. No. Yeah. It says she will open her quiver against every arrow, man. Girls just want to have fun. Okay? So you really can't take these women serious over here, man. You know? And it's better not just better not to even deal with them, man. You gonna catch hell. Shit. So with that, I mean, that's pretty much it. It's just something, I don't usually go in on these Babylonian whores, but today was their day, through the spirit. But with that, I'm gonna close, and it's on to the next one. Till then, I say shalom.